Honey, I love you so much, so government should involve in our relationship and regulate our overall life. Even though if we divorce, we need to pay $20,000 and our kids will be traumatized. Marriage is a perfect social system for 2 out of 100 people. More and more couples divorce in 5 years. I searched on the internet. Top 10 most common divorce countries are European countries. No offense, by the way. In Belgium, 70% of couples got divorced. You can't imagine how dangerous it is. Imagine, when you go skydiving, 3 out of 2 parachutes are not working. To be honest, divorce is much more dangerous. The condition is the same in America. Over 50% of people divorce. Which means now divorce is one of the events in our life. If people gonna divorce anyway and spend any amounts of money and waste time, there are 2 things governments can do. Change the meaning of we love each other forever. 2, we'll be together 3 years. Or simply change the marriage system. I'm telling this not because marriage is wrong, we just need to change it to fit in modern society. And there is 5 reasons why modern marriage no longer working as we have dreamed. Grow up with legal responsibility and there's more nice things than marriage. Even people in my generation grow up individually. In a negative way to say, they are more selfish than other generation. To form a family, the main thing that is required is dedication as parents and as a partner. Having to take care of a child even though he or she is crying at night or peeing on your face. Also, you have to maintain the relationship with your partner. You need to spend time with him or her until one of them dies, and you need to do this after 8 tiring hours of work. I mean, these are pretty much same as our ancestors did, but people don't want to spend time for the same routine. They don't want to waste their time on their family. Because for them, caring for themselves is enough and fun. PlayStation, going on a trip, meeting a new sex partner every night. Because these things are more fun and require less responsibility to them. I don't think it's a bad thing. It's proof that our life is much more free and better than the past generation. Just the way we see entertainment in our life doesn't fit to the old Asgard value. 2. Choose one partner is old in nature. I just googled percentage of monogamy in nature. Turns out about 3% of mammals are monogamous, which means having one partner is rare even in nature. Even humans like gorillas or monkeys are not monogamy. If my grandfather had 2 wives, and polygamy still happens because of religious practice and in between some Amazon tribes. Humans are more likely polyamorous species, but because of ethical values, religion, and cultural background, it become monogamy. In a married relationship, humans can't be satisfied and tend to find a new partner. I saw a man cheating on his girlfriend and put his Tinder profile photo that his girlfriend took. Why do humans carve for a new partner? Isn't more unethical and unhappy to hide emotions and lie to their partner? Living with one partner is almost impossible these days. For example, modern society, we change our phone every 2 years, not because the phone is broken, but people just get sick of its functions and design. In human relationship is the same. People always want new things, which means healthy marriage doesn't last long. 3. What is the point if you are going to divorce anyway? As I mentioned, the average divorce rate is higher than 50%. But I see this is not a bad idea. It means people can change their life anytime they want. Which means marriage is no longer a strong contract. Divorce wasn't common back in the old days. Barely happened 200 years and women can't even voice their opinion till the 20th centuries. But now everyone can do it. Average marriage cost is $30,000 and divorce cost $15,000 in the US. But this is nothing compared to the things you waste because of marriage. Time, money, effort, and all the good memories turns into things that you want erased like Nickelodeon live action Avatar. Even though people know the risk about marriage, they still do this anyway. What is the point if people are gonna divorce easily and it costs a lot? If you have a child, 90% of the keys your wife takes keys and you need to support them until she finds a new husband. But the real thing you need to worry about is traumatized child. Fourth, marriage is no longer for reproduction. Even though government barely changes the rule in marriage, the definition completely changes and it is no longer for reproduction. Now having kids are an option and gay marriage is illegal in some countries. I know definition of marriage varies and I might take the old-fashioned way, but if someone is not going to have a child and just live with each other, why don't they stay as a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship? Why they make things much more complicated for the future? 5. Love has an expiry date. You can't trust yourself because it's not yourself. Your consciousness and way of thinking is always changing. Me 10 years ago compares to who I am now, and who I will be in the future is still myself. But the way I thought and love to partner are keep changing. Humans are more indecisive than weather in northern Germany. Yesterday, you love someone. Today, you are disgusted by them. Then, on the next day, you are buried at the backyard. The things I want to say is, permanent intense love exists inside movies, not in reality. It's something that humans artificially made. I'm sorry to say that. Simply, can you differentiate emotion of love and likes? If you can do it, you would probably will be nominated for Nobel Peace, Literature Prize. Love is a huge religion nowadays, and companies use this for commercial purposes. So we over-evaluate love, but actually it's very simple and not romantic as we dreamed. According to study, love expiry date is less than 3 years. So what's the solution? Even kids knows that the marriage system is useless.